Hi, my name is Hui Nguyen, and today we're going to talk about the basic maintenance of a flute. With the flute, there are four things we're going to talk about: everyday maintenance, and then we're going to talk about disassembly, sanitizing, and then reassembly. For everyday cleaning, you're going to need the flute's tuning rod and a swab. Because in everyday play, when you finish rehearsal, there's condensation in the inside of the flute. So as you can see, the head joint is filled with condensation from everyday playing. So you take your tuning rod and your swab, and what you're going to do is you're going to thread the swab through the tuning rod like so, wrap it around, and then you're going to take the part of the instrument that you're cleaning, and you're just going to run the swab through, give it a couple twists, and what the swab does is it picks up all the condensation from inside the instrument. You want to do this every time you finish playing to maintain a healthy instrument. Over time, however, the outside of your instrument may get dirty, such as dust, rust, or any type of stain, in which case it may be smart to take the instrument apart so that you can reach those spots. To disassemble and sanitize your instrument, the things you will need are a cloth, a polishing cloth, isopropyl alcohol, a couple of Q-tips, a spring hook, and a flathead screwdriver. For the purposes of this video, we're just going to take apart the body and sanitize that. So the mechanism that holds the keys of the flute together are the rods and the screws at the end of the rods. Another aspect of the flute's mechanism are the springs. This you can manipulate using a spring hook. So, using your flathead screwdriver, we're going to take apart the rods and the screws. Now that we've taken apart some of the keys, you can clearly see how there's dirt and even rust in between the key spaces. So, what we're going to do is grab our Q-tip and our isopropyl alcohol. We're going to wet the Q-tip and simply scrub. So, as you can see, after a few minutes of scrubbing, the Q-tip is visibly dirty, and the area looks so much better. So, now we're going to do the same thing for every part of the body. So after you finish scrubbing, you're going to get your towel and you're going to wipe the alcohol off. After that, you're going to grab your polishing cloth and you're going to use this to give your flute a nice shine. After you've done all of that, now's the time to reassemble your flute. Before you're done, you need to get your spring hook and hook all of your springs back in again. So after you've sanitized and reassembled your instrument, all that's left is to put it back in its case. And that is how you take apart and clean a flute.